Hello, hello, and welcome to my thought on this very interesting, sunny Friday. I was walking down Stoke Newington Church Street in London, and all the restaurants are open. And I was thinking about the first time I went to a restaurant uh, with my daddy. We had been to restaurants before as a family, but with my daddy. I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old. And my father was taking me out for dinner for my birthday. This was 1943. And I remember I got dressed in my very best dress. It was a red plaid dress with big bow in the back. And my mother braided my hair so that it was so tight that my eyes went back like this, and put bright red ribbons in my pigtails. And then I put on my little red coat, and she walked me to the streetcar. We had streetcars in Toledo, Ohio, and there was they went on a track like a tram, and I could get on the streetcar for a penny. And I was 10, and I knew that my stop was Adams Street. And when I got off the stop at Adams Street, Daddy was waiting for me, and he had a gardenia for me. And he said, "Here, princess, put this on your coat. It's for your birthday." And I thought my heart would explode with love for him. We went to a restaurant that was always my favorite. It was called Naftalin's. It was also Joey Brown's favorite. He was a famous actor from Toledo, Ohio. Uh, it was run by a woman named Rose Naftalin, and she made it a very homey place. So it was a very good place to take a 10-year-old daughter for her birthday. It was there was no alcohol. There was just none. So Daddy took me to Naftalin's, and a lovely, lovely lady ushered us to a table with a tablecloth and flowers in the center. And I sat down and I put my hand in my lap and tried to remember all the things I was supposed to do, not to offend my father. I wouldn't talk too much because he used to go crazy when I talked too much. Kept my hand in my lap. I remembered to shut my mouth when I was chewing food and not talk while I was eating, scared to death. And the waitress put a big basket of yummy cinnamon rolls that we got for nothing. That was what they put on the table with all the butter you could eat. And I got to eat as many of those as I wanted. And that night, we dined on lamb chops with mint jelly and baked potatoes. And when they brought the lamb chops to me, they had the lamb chops had little frilly mittens on the bones. And I took those little mittens off and I put them in my little purse. I had a little purse. And I took them home and I pressed them in in the dictionary along with the gardenia when I got home that night. And I think they're there still, and I think they're probably in one of the scrapbooks I have brought all the way to London. It was such a beautiful memory. And when we finished our main course, the waitress brought a little teeny cake with a candle on it, and everybody sang happy birthday to me. And I said, "Oh my gosh, Daddy, how did they know? How did they know it was my birthday?" And my father said, "Just don't ask so many questions. Just blow out the candles and eat the cake." The candles. And the one candle. And I made a wish. And the wish was that I would never, ever, that this evening would never, ever end. So my wish didn't come true. But it was, without doubt, the most beautiful, beautiful evening of my life. Now, I have been locked down for 6 months. Well, 4 months, really. I have not been out of this house except to take a walk since March 14th. And today is July 9th. And I am going to the Acoustic Brasserie on Stoke Newington. And when I called them, they remembered me. They said, "You're the lady that tells all the jokes." I said, "Yeah, that's me." And the man said to me, We always have a table for you. And when I go there tomorrow night, I am expecting a big basket of cinnamon rolls just for me, because I am going to have my first exciting night at a restaurant since March 14th. Wow! And thank you so much for joining me for my silly little thought on this Friday evening.